Hello, health schools. My name is Alex Miranda, and I am founder of Jose's Hands. Jose's Hands was founded in 2009 after my brother, Jose Miranda, passed away. He was 33 years old, a major in the United States Army, an orthopedic surgeon, master's in public health from Harvard, graduated at Yale Medical School, and a couple of months before his passing, he had shared with me that his purpose in life was to do medical mission work. And then 2 months later, he passes away. So, like any good brother would, in 2009, I started an organization that would continue his purpose. Now, I'm not medical, so I had to figure out a way how we were going to continue my brother's purpose. And so what we did was we started off as an organization that gave grants to first-year medical school students so that they could go on a medical mission trip. Okay? Now, hold on. Yes?
You're done with the video? Can I talk to you about it?
Yes. Okay. Okay, cool. That's one of the medical school students. So we gave grants to the medical school students to go on trips. Now, what happens is this, though, is what I realized was that we had put these 10 medical school students on an already existing medical mission trip. In other words, the students didn't have to arrange their own mission trip and take up time and resources. There's already existing medical mission trips that are going on out in the world right now. Those medical mission trips are taking doctors and nurses and pharmacists and just volunteers, but they're not actually purposing to go out and take health students on the trip. So I noticed that and I said, man, that's highly inefficient. There's so many medical missions already going on in the world, which I'm actually going to take you down one that I'm on right now. I'm on a mission trip that we've partnered with a medical mission organization to put students on this trip. Remember, these trips are already going. With or without your students, these trips are happening. But some of these trips go understaffed. Why should they go understaffed if there's a whole world of health students who are chomping at the bits to even go on a mission trip? Look, I get it. I've interviewed many health schools, and I realize there's a lot of things going on, a lot of factors, but one of the factors that we identified of why every single health student doesn't do a medical mission trip is there's just a lack of supply. The reality is this, is that there is no lack of supply. There's more than enough supply for this, and there's more than enough demand. The problem is the two lines are not crossing. They're not meeting at a certain place. Instead, there's just not this network created to be able to bring the two worlds together. Well, guess what Jose's Hands does? Now you know our purpose. Our purpose is to identify all the medical mission organizations that are out there that are saying, yeah, of course, we'll take health students on our trip. Yeah, we could use them. We could educate them. We could give them real world experience on a mission trip. We would love to pour into them. And then we're partnering with schools like yours who are saying, yeah, of course, our students want to do medical mission trips. We don't have the time, we don't have the resources, the students, they're in tests, it's the best of both worlds. These trips are already planned. All the student has to do is come apply, raise their hand and say, yeah, I want to go on this trip. So what we've done is we've made it our mission to partner with schools like yours to agree and say, you know what, we're going to blast out medical mission opportunities. But before you make that blast, we've already talked to medical mission organizations like the one I'm going to take you to, for them to agree to bring on the students and agree to a certain curriculum and a certain style of teaching. So this is a short-term medical mission trip. It's 6 to 7 days. We go to the Dominican Republic, and we will go to either a particular location. He wants to show off for us. I love these kids. We will go to a particular location, or we will we'll either go to one place and the people come to us, and we'll stay there all week long, like in the case of a Guatemala mission that I do, or we will get on a bus and we will go to the areas of need, like the mission trip that I'm sending you on that I'm taking you through right now. This mission trip is it's called One to the Other Ministries. And One to the Other Ministries has been operating out of Tulsa, Oklahoma, I think since the 90s, maybe the late 80s. They've been doing medical mission trips. Now, until they met me and Jose's Hands, they've only brought volunteers, doctors, nurses. They've never brought and purposed to bring health students. Well, guess what, guys? Now, they wouldn't operate a mission without health students. They are such a vital and critical role in the flow and the operation. The health students provide just an amazing amount of support. Here we have a doctor right here. This doctor, right, normally on a mission, the doctor is just going nuts because they're seeing patient after patient and it's kind of them alone. Well, guess what? Health students man, check this out, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stations. Each station is totally equipped to see and treat an entire patient. Well, guess what, guys? Do you see a doctor here? I don't see a doctor here. I see 3 health students. Look at this. Checking out patients. Guess what they're doing? They're doing triage. They're seeing the patients. They're getting the chief complaints. What they're doing is they're prepping the doctor. So you see Dr. Rivera here, just hanging out, chilling. He's not stressed. Instead, he's going from station to station. Look at what he's doing right now. He's pouring into a student. He's not. He'll get involved if he has to get involved, and you know, because it's beyond the scope of what the student understands. But what he's really interested in pouring into the lives of these students. He's really interested in saying, you know what, these are the future medical missionaries of the world. These are the students that, well, they'll be him. I mean, Dr. Rivera back there has done dozens and dozens and dozens of medical missions to many, many countries. So look at him. Look at him bouncing from station to station. Look, he's going to go see a patient right now, ask him questions. But guess what? The student is explaining to him everything. So guess what Dr. Rivera is going to do? He's going to say, okay, well, look, based on his age and based on this, you're going to prescribe him this. Let me see this. Let me look a little deeper. Look at him pouring into the students. What an amazing opportunity. See, health schools, we've trained these organizations to rethink the way they do mission trips. They weren't operating like this before. So we're the ones going and turning mission trips into externship opportunities, educational opportunities for your students. That's what we do. Why do we want to do that? We want to do that because we want to convince you guys to not put your own mission trips together. Yeah, look, some of you are going to continue to put your own mission trips together. I get it. But that doesn't mean every single one of your students actually goes on that trip. Look, for example, I'm about to take you into the pharmacy. If you're a pharmacy school, these are 2 students from Nova Pharmacy. They're actually back there. So 2 students from Nova Pharmacy. They're in charge. They're large and in charge of this entire pharmacy operation. This operation was being ran by volunteers, not even pharmacists. They were just being ran by volunteers, and they were being administered really by the doctor. But now we've actually partnered with Nova Pharmacy School to actually bring students on each trip. We've got 2 to 10 pharmacy school students per trip. That pharmacy's running. I mean, we're batting home runs out of this pharmacy. and we're able to see so many more people now, and so much more efficiently and so much more quickly, because we've got health students that are walking around. Look at them all, dressed nice with their scrubs. They look professional, they look the part. That we prepare the students with FAQs, we prepare the students with what to bring, packing lists. We even train the students beforehand on, what they can expect. So, we've gone deep into this. I've existed since 2009, which means this is a local pastor that I just said hi to. We partner with local churches because they know, they've got boots on the ground. They know where the need is. So, we've been able to bring together, the local communities, the churches. They love to have us. They love to have the students. We've been able to convert these trips now into educational opportunities, which lets us see more patients. So it's a win, 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 win. There's many wins going on here. And you know what? What else happens? My family wins. My brother wins. His purpose stays alive. Your students, they each represent a piece of my brother. They're each Jose's hands out in the world. He had a tremendous heart. This is what he wanted to do. So your students are a fulfillment of that purpose and that passion. We share that story with each and every one of these students. We share the story of Jose's hands with them because here's what we know. We know that an experience like this is life-changing. We know that an experience like this helps the students really understand why is it that we are in the medical world. Because there's a need out there in this world. So if you're deciding between organizing a trip, if you're deciding between, hey man, do we organize our own trips, or do we go down this road with Jose's hands? I'm asking you to consider Jose's hands as a partner. Consider the possibility of sending your students on a medical mission trip like ours. Consider what it would look like for your students to come back and just elated and so excited to serve in the world. An experience like this will be the anchor that will take the students through the grueling nature that health education is. This is the glue that they need in order to continue going. This is what they'll remember when the going gets tough. And we're asking for you guys to partner with us as we make it our goal and our mission to make sure that every single health student in the world does a medical mission trip. And until every health student is on a mission trip, we have work to do.